What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I just got word. People been sending me this for the last half hour that rich homie Quan has passed away at 34 years old. I went through and I went to check a lot of different sites and what was happening on social media, and multiple different sites is reporting on it. And even celebrities are starting to hit him with the rest in peace. So I know that it's true, and people are even sending screenshots of their DMs. And so reportedly it was a drug overdose from a bad pill. A bad pill. Yes, there are multiple different sites and celebrities that are basically reporting, including Boosie. And Boosie is the source that a lot of people are using. So I'm just going to keep y'all in the loop, and I'm just going to pray, because I definitely don't want this to be true. I hate to see when people pass away. But Boosie just said, just talk to your bruh. Never gonna forget your smile and the way you talked in your music. Boosie also said, just got word that rich homie Quan OD'd. Just talked to Quan the other day. And so the story is developing. It's a very, very, very new story as of what it is that we're reporting. Obviously, we definitely going to talk about it on After Hours tonight. And I'm going to give y'all a little bit more insight as the details is revealed on the Millionaire Morning Show. But let me just give you my opinion on the whole situation. If it is true, which we hope that it's not true, if it is true, let me give you my opinion. First of all, we don't want anything to happen to anybody. And I know that the rich homie Quan had started to really celebrate a renaissance of being more visible, especially after everything was revealed with YSL Woody and him taking a stance to say that he shot at his father's barbershop. In addition to that, it seemed like rich homie Quan had been in a good space and he had been popping out and he'd been talking to stuff. But 34 years old is way too early, and way too early for y'all to be passing away. And so we have enough things as men, let alone black men, you have enough things attacking you in this world. We got to worry about every single thing that's happening on the front. You got to be worried about getting set up. You got to go this, you got to do that. But the one thing that I don't stand for is self-inflicted wounds. I don't stand for self-inflicted wounds. I don't believe, and this is one of the reasons why I've always stood up to it, I don't believe in self-inflicted wounds, including drugs. And so I stay away from them, not only because of the way that I was raised, and I think that it makes people lethargic, and I'm not looking to be in a space where I'm affected when I need to be very, very much in tune with what's going on around me. But in addition to that, nowadays, everything is laced. Nothing is clean. Everything is laced. And we know that fentanyl plays a huge role. And I'm sure that this is one of the talking points that a lot of these candidates are going to feed into in order to make sure that they try to sway y'all vote, and it's going to become politicized. So before it get politicized and they start talking about the amount of fentanyl that's coming over the border, which we know that it's a lot of fentanyl that's coming over the border, and it's one of the reasons why we need tough immigration policies. We still have a choice. That's the part that we missing. And so I think that his death or his passing or his alleged passing is both a cautionary tale and it's a reality check for people that think that they can escape their pain and their problems, or they can numb what it is that's going on, or leverage drugs in order to make their life a little bit more exciting. Whatever it is, because I don't know what the experience feels like. It's something that I can't tap into. I have to say that it is very unfortunate that he is one of the people, right? Because he was young. He's only 34 years old. I mean, he had another 40, 50 years ahead of him at least if he had been not on drugs. I mean, we got enough stuff that's trying to kill us, even in our regular food. I'm not going to help him. You know what I'm saying? And then you taking bad pills? Because nobody is going to be responsible for it. You know, nobody is going to care. We going to sing the rest in peace song. We're going to have a conversation today, and then it's going to be end of the road tomorrow. And so, you know, I've seen too many people pass away over the last few years. Too many people have passed away. I'm telling you, these last 10 years total, I've seen too many people pass away. But most of the people that I've seen pass away is from stuff like cancer or a car accident. It's not a self-inflicted wound. It's not something that they did to themselves or unknowingly put themselves in a harmful position. These are people that largely lived clean. And so I don't even associate with people that find themselves on that end of the stick. And so it's very unfortunate that rich homie Quan is now, again, living a lifestyle that claimed his life that was not best for him. I don't think that these are the type of things that we should be following. I think that there needs to be a reset and a reality check. And the fact that he is now one of the people that is suffering as a result of it, or his family is at least. And I don't know if he had any kids. I don't know any of that. I don't really take all of those other celebrities into consideration. I don't know if they was real friends. But we all know that they now going to be posting all of their rest in pieces and all of that stuff. And, the lifestyle, that song is going to take off again. It's going to get a lot of views because a lot of these celebrities are it's a lot more beneficial for them to pass away for the powers that be than for them to be alive. And so, again, I just think that 34 is too young. He had his whole life ahead of him. This is a story that is continuing to develop, and I'm going to continue to stay on top of it because there is no shortage of celebrities or shortage of things that happen, especially during an election season. And I don't think that this is tied to the election season or anything like that. But we got enough problems to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Other than being distracted. And I don't want to be a distraction. So I do the best that I can. And I try to put myself in the best position possible. And I know that it's a lot of people that's going to be probably grieving as a result of this. And so I don't want that to happen. I think that it's very unfortunate. And I think that we need to be careful with what it is that we surround ourselves with, what we take in, the type of energy that we put out, and the things that we influence by. And I know a lot of y'all, and this is the other part that I want to get to. It's a lot of these old and young people. It's not just young people. It's older people too that are influenced by the lifestyle. No pun intended. No pun intended. It's a lot of people that are impacted and influenced by the lifestyle. And we grow up thinking that it's cool to do these things. But this is the part that y'all don't hear about. We starting to see a lot of our leaders pass away. Fat Man Scoop recently passed away after collapsing on stage. I don't even know what the cause of death is for that. I actually knew him, and we were talking and having a conversation about doing more live streams together. And we did do a live stream together, and that's still up. And it did numbers. But, he still had dreams and he had aspirations. And so, if we not already fighting, for health reasons to make sure that we are healthier, and we got to fight the food companies and stuff along with our own self-inflicted wounds, we also have to make sure that we don't be out here doing stuff that's going to take our lives and take us away from our loved ones that need us. You know what I'm saying? People need us, especially as men. Anything that happened to us, everybody, the whole economy around us basically is upset. Our little micro economy around us is upset. We've seen too many of the great ones, and too many young people is passing away. 34 is not old at all. 54 is not old for people to be passing away. You know what I'm saying? So to hear people passing away at 34 and 40 and 45 and 50 and stuff like that from a self-inflicted wound, it's unfortunate. But I'll keep you guys up to date on what's going on with everything surrounding this. And as the details continue to unfold, I will be right here to not only give you my opinion and my commentary, but I'll also give you the facts. I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Thank you to Teach Henley for continuing to sponsor us. 40% off your first order plus 20% off of life. And for those of us that, expect to be here for the next 50 years, make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description because we're going to be talking about Stock Club and we're going to be getting that money so we can live it fully. We can have a full life, not just a full life here on earth. Right now, I want y'all to be careful. Make sure y'all take care of yourselves and pray for the family. I love you. I appreciate y'all. I'll stay on top of it.